this is all American bad boy. I own the Swagger supermarket and you just a bag boy. Cause I got that swag boy, the swag.
Yo, what up guys? Just gonna try to make a quick update here. Not a lot to update on. I ain't been doing a whole lot lately. It's been fucking hot. Been doing a few things here and there. But just wanted to update you guys on what's about to be going down here. I'm about to be starting the body work. Not a whole lot to do. There's not much to do on this besides some of the panels that I did. So I just got to get welds ground down and shit just ready for filler, you know. I am going to be taking this all the way down to bare, but in sections. That's my plan, at least, you know. I'm going to take, because I'm not going to pull it all the way down to bare and just leave it. I want to, because I'm not going to be able to just get it done real quick. So I'm just going to do it in sections. Because it's a primer. When we paint it, we'll paint the whole freaking car, but I'm going to do the primer in sections. Anyway, I got some shit ordered from Eastwood. I got my filler and some primer ordered from them. Good stuff. Not a whole lot to do with it though. Like I said, most of my panels are real straight. I do got a couple little things. I need to do the antenna hole on the passenger side fender. I'm gonna get a little piece welded into that, and then I'll, you know, filler over that and smooth it out real good. As far as the paint goes, I mean, I'm not going to be doing a crazy setup with this, a crazy, you know, paint setup. I'm not going to be doing no high builds or anything like that. I'm just going to filler. I'm going to, you know, fix the dents, fill up the dents, or flatten them out as well as I can. I'll get some primer laid on it. And I'll probably block it out a little bit, you know, put a few coats of primer, block it out, get it as smooth as I can. My plan with this is we're going hot rod satin black, because when we epoxy primered it a few years ago, I just love the way it looked, you know, that nice fresh, that epoxy primer. I just love the way it looked, man. It looks so good. So that's my plan with this thing, is hot rod black. The kit I'm looking at is a SEM product, SEM. They make a hot rod black kit. I got a couple homeboys that run it. One of my buddies, he runs it on his trucks. He's got 2 trucks that are SEM hot rod black kits. They resist oil real good. They don't stain. His trucks sit outside all the time, and then, you know, they still look good, besides the fact that they're work trucks and they're just beat to shit. But for sitting outside all the time, the paint really has held up. It hasn't charcoaled out, you know, it still looks nice and satin. And then another buddy of mine, he's got it on his Honda. He's got like a little over 500 horse Honda. Yeah, it's a Honda with over 500 horse, guys. It's crazy. But he's got that fucker SEM hot rod black, and he's got the turbo pipe poking right out of the hood. So he's always got oil and shit, you know, blowing all over the hood and shit. And all he does is clean it off with Windex. It looks just as good as it did when he painted it. So that's why I'm thinking about going to this hot rod kit. Otherwise, a buddy of mine works at a local paint shop. He told me I should try this PPG. It's by PPG. It's an Omni. That he can mix it up for me. Real nice satin. He can mix it up any, you know, shade of whatever, you know, sheen, I guess you want to call it, of satin. He can make it matte. He can make it, you know, more of a satin, you know, whatever I want. But honestly, I just kind of want to rock with the kit, because I know a few people that run it. I know it's good. I know it's going to do what I want it to do. So I might just rock with that. I don't know yet. I might take his advice. I'm really not sure. I'm kind of on the fence. Let me know what some of y'all think. If you guys are familiar with anybody using that kit, holler at me. Let me know what you think. You know me, I always like to get input from you guys on YouTube. All of us combined, we are a very knowledgeable group of guys. So please let me know. I might even ask y'all for tips on this body work. I got a buddy from work. He used to do this shit for 30 years. He's going to be helping me out quite a bit. So he even let me borrow a bunch of body work tools. So I got that coming. I'm going to be getting on that soon. That stuff should be here this week, which means I'll be getting to the body work ASAP. So I got a lot of shit. Got a lot of shit coming for that. So got a lot of overtime coming this week too. So that's really going to help out. But anyway, I want to throw another little thing in here. I might even throw this in the description of the video. We got the car running for a while today. I was sitting. throw this out there. It is hot as shit today. It's about 95, but our heat index with the humidity says it's about 110 today. So I got it in the garage. It's nice and cool in the garage somewhat. I shouldn't say it's nice and cool, but it's cooler. And so I had to run it today. We set up the choke. I set the choke today. Got a little bit of that messed with. Running real good, guys. I got no complaints on this car running, man. This thing runs like a motherfucking beast, and I cannot wait to get out with it. But some crazy shit though. This E85, man, some crazy shit happened today. I never seen this before, and I'm sure it's just E85 because, you know, it's alcohol. But man, we seen a lot of fluid on the intake, and I was like, what the fuck, you know, where's it leaking from? And we were looking all over this thing. You know, we had it running. I was checking the plugs, I was checking the water neck, I was checking the carburetor for leaks, and I touched the intake runners. These things were ice cold. I'm not even kidding you guys, it was ice cold. I mean, I revved it up a bunch of times, you know, today. I was hitting the secondaries, I was full throttle and mashing that sucker, you know, just getting it kind of worked in, you know, doing some tuning. And man, these things were sweating. That's where all the liquid was coming from. These things were just drenched because they were so cold and it's so hot out. That is crazy. I cannot believe that. E85, man, this stuff's a trip, man. These things were just ice cold. Ice fucking cold. And that's, in my book, that means power. This thing is going to be making some power. And that's crazy. I never experienced E85, so this is nuts to me. It's crazy. I pulled some plugs out today. It's still running a little lean, though. It looks like it is, at least. The plugs look a little lean. So I still got some tuning to do. I might be putting a 50cc pump in here. I might have to get one of them. I also know there's a couple issues with this. I've been doing a lot of research on carburetors. I'm not too familiar with this stuff. I mean, I learned it a long time ago, but I was probably, you know, 15, 16 when I learned it all. And I'm 30 years old now, so I've forgotten a lot of shit. But, you know, I've been doing a lot of research, watching a lot of how-to videos. The Jegs and Summit videos, man, I recommend y'all watch some of them, man. Those are some very knowledgeable videos, man. They pass on some good knowledge. So I've been kind of thinking how I can get this thing real dialed in. So I need to get it going to the track. That's really all I need to get it done. But anyway, I just want to share that with you. That's crazy, though. These things were just ice freaking cold, man. And they were just soaked from all the humidity, you know, just soaked in the air. Just awesome. It's crazy. This E85 shit is crazy, man. I do have one issue I found today. Luckily, I decided to check. I was feeling around on my wiring box here, and my switched fan, the fan I have on the toggle over here, the relay is getting very hot, and that is not good. So I'm assuming one of two things. I may have the wrong size relay in it, which I don't think that's the issue, or I think I might need a better ground, maybe even a bigger ground wire. I don't think the other one gets it, because but that one didn't run quite as long as this one did, so that's something I need to check. I was going to do an amperage, see how much amperage draw was on this, but I don't know. I'm not too good with wiring. I figured out how I need to do it, but I just didn't want to tear a bunch of shit apart. So I'm going to check a few other things and get it figured out. I got a couple, my dad and my buddy, they both are really good with wiring, so I might get them over here and give me a hand on figuring this out, because last thing I need is hot wires, because when you get hot wires, that means you got too much current or resistance, and that means fire. So always remember that, guys. Check your wires. It's one thing you don't think about, but like me, man, I was just feeling around and I found some hot shit, and you don't want your wiring to be hot. So alright, y'all, I'm just gonna throw this video out there. Thanks for your input, give me ideas. Thanks for watching, y'all.